Have you been observing that women appears to be heading down a slippery slope where they are finding more innovative ways to deceive men of things? I want to bring to your attention what is happening to the PSG player in terms of Akima and how his wife brought him to court after only 2 years of marriage, claiming that she wants half of what he has worked for his lifetime up to that point. Now, one would think that you would need to work with someone for some extended time, and I'm talking about extended time beyond, I would say, 5 years, to morally, and I'm not using legally here, and I'm saying morally, to worth wanting a part of what the person has actually worked for. Now, can you imagine you meet this girl, talking to heterosexual men now, you meet this girl, you like her, you dine her, you take her out, and you decide to get married. But in the back of her mind is that you are a millionaire. She sees houses, cars, other property, and your access to these resources as well. And she decides, listen, I want a part of it. So she has a child for you, or possibly children for you. And then she decides, well, we have spent 2 years now. It is now time for me to reap. Cash in, like cash for gold, or one cash now, or some lottery that she deserves. Her number has actually called her number when the wheel was actually spun. Her number was actually selected, and now she deserves half of what you have worked for all this time. So she takes it to court. When she takes it to court, lo and behold, all you have is just about maybe $2 or $3 to your name, because all that you have actually worked for, all that you own, is in your mother's name. And then she realized that she has made an error, or so she thought, that she made an error. No, it seems to me that the average woman is not in any long haul anymore to build or to work for what she wants or what they want, but is a schema to lure men into a trap and solicit from men as much as they can get, and then move on to the next man. I'm going to title these women Inferior Women, the Lost Generation. Inferior women. Now, earlier on in our history, men will actually take care of women. And when they are taking care of women, they would normally want or expect, using the society culture, it was expected that women should actually rear family, take care of the home, including taking care of the man as well in terms of his needs as well. And for that, she was heftily awarded resources. Now, but in our 21st century, or possibly starting at the beginning of the 20th century, women now recognize that, listen, it is too much time to spend to work assiduously for things. A better way out is just to deceive the man, lure him into sex, let him get a nice time in the night, and possibly, if you are smart enough, you let him impregnate you so that you can actually have a weapon or a tool to use to acquire, to attain, to lure, or that other person believe that you are rightfully due of something. So here women are, and it is all now about flesh, sex. So women have now gone to the stage where they flaunt their looks. And the irony of all of this is that They sometimes, many of them buy their looks because they buy eyelash, they buy bottom, they buy breasts, they buy just about everything. And they flaunt this on men, lower these men. And the irony of this, as I said before, is that they have boy children. And they are going at men without ceasing, without remorse. No, where are we as a society? I'm talking about not Jamaica, I'm talking about internationally. Where are we as a society? Where is the moral compass to work, to attain things over time? Where are the women who are growing the girls to let them understand that life is a process? A tree does not bear fruit when it is planted immediately as a seed. Neither when the rain fall immediately the grass grows. It's a process. And these inferior women seems to believe that what they want, they need to get it, and they get it. No. Like the Wentworth ad, need cash now. Where are we women? Where are we men? What is happening? Is there a drink? Is there something in the atmosphere, in the air that women are breathing for them to want to lure men at all times into these traps? Is relationship all about to deceive? And these inferior women, they are inferior in terms of even thinking. Because it is all about beauty. It is all about deceit. It's all about a trap. So let me ask you a question, woman. If it's all about deceit, trap, do you think a number of these men are thinking? Do you think that the females who are in these men corner not thinking what you are doing? Do you think a number of these mothers that men automatically love dearly are not guiding their sons in how they ought to act and behave? How long will this last? The inferior women in our society, and it seems that a plethora of them now exist. And it might be that majority of our women have actually reached this stage. Is it the economic climate that is causing women to be inferior in terms of thinking and believe that all they need to do is just lure men into things? What about when the males find out what is going on? What is going to be their action or inaction to you? Or is it that you only desire a temporary fix? And that, in my opinion, indicates your inferiority. If all you want is a temporary solution to a lifelong problem, take a stock and look, men, what these women are doing. Is it time for you now to start offloading your resources to your brother or your sister or your mother and letting your mother or brother or sister give you what you want out of what you have worked for? Is that the approach to take as Akimi did? Men, look at where we are. These inferior women are coming for you under the guise of beauty, sex, love. Those are my comments. Like, share, and subscribe to this channel. What are your views, men, on what is actually going on? And women, I mean, I call a number of you inferior. Maybe you are. Maybe you are not. Let me hear your views because a number of you have male children. What are you going to be preparing your sons to do in our current society?